Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So today's video is going to be a quick little chatty video about my new hair. Now, some videos may have gone up before this one. I'm not exactly sure of the order that they're going to be going up in, so you might have already seen it already. But when I tweeted about going to the hairdressers and getting something different done, loads of you asked me to do a video on it. So, some of you might be thinking, I can't really see that much of a difference, but this is such a big, massive change to me, so I'm going to talk you through it. And also, if anyone's interested, I'll tell you what I had done, if you're looking for a similar sort of colour or cut or anything like that. This is honestly the biggest change I've had to my hair in about 10 years since I started getting blonde highlights and then eventually getting my hair dyed blonde. So, as most of you know, during my pregnancy I haven't had my hair coloured or dyed. There's been like loads of chat in the comments, people saying it's because she's pregnant, you're not allowed to get your hair dyed, that's why she hasn't got it dyed, but I never actually really addressed it. Basically, you're not really meant to get your hair dyed in the first trimester, but after that it's absolutely fine and there's no evidence to prove that it harms the baby or anything like that. Basically, I just got really lazy with my hair and I didn't bother to get it recoloured. Because I just didn't want to deal with the roots, and then I started to like it when my roots kind of grew through quite long and I wanted that sort of ombre look. I know I'm about 3 years too late on that trend, but that's what I kind of wanted to go for. So yesterday, when I'm filming this it was yesterday, it might not be yesterday when this goes up, but anyway, yesterday I went to the hairdressers and asked for sort of ombre look. So what I had done was all of my roots up until, well, where you can see it go blonde basically, so about here. This was dyed or tinted my natural hair colour, just so it could, the natural colour that was growing through on the roots came down lower to where I wanted it. So now as you can see it doesn't look like I have like a harsh root line. And then basically the rest of it, as you can see, this was the colour it was before. So once upon a time I was this blonde. You can watch back my older videos. I might put a picture here and here to show like how blonde I've had it before. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I just think it looks really nice, and it's going to be much more manageable for me when I have the baby, because if I'd had it all dyed blonde again, by the time the baby was actually born, my roots would be growing through, and it just makes me feel a bit crap if I don't go and get it done on a regular basis. So being busy with a baby, I probably wouldn't have got it done for ages again. So this is going to be like a really nice way to let my roots grow out naturally and just kind of relax a little bit on the way I have my hair done at the hairdressers. Plus, this took 2 hours, whereas when I used to have a full head of highlights, it used to take 6 hours, and I can't sit there for 6 hours at the moment. It's just really exhausting even sitting in a chair. So yes, I'll show you quickly what it looks like again. This is what the top looks like. The only thing I did have was, I don't know how well you can see, but just a little bit through the front there are some blonde highlights from the roots, so you can probably see it in that bit and that bit, which my hairdresser said would just be nice to like have some highlights around my face. So I thought, yeah, I'll go for that, we'll see what that looks like, and that turned out quite nice. Well, I've got a really curly bit of hair there. Yes, so that's the colour. So I haven't had any more blonde or bleach or anything like that put into it. This was the colour my hair was on the ends, and so yeah, I've just had all of the top tinted. So that's that. And in terms of the cut, let me stand up so you can see the length. It's now here. As you know, again, since I hadn't been to the hairdressers, it was coming down to about here, which I like to have long hair, but there's a difference between long hair and like ridiculously long hair, and it was getting too long and unmanageable, and also the ends were getting a little bit kind of scraggly, as I like to say. So I had it cut. I've had some layers put in, nothing too drastic. I can't actually really see that many, like that bit's a bit shorter I think. So there's a few layers in there, but it's nothing too over the top, it's just a bit graduated, and it's curly at the moment so it looks shorter, but when it's straight it's probably still down to about there. But I did want to get a bit cut off, and I'm really happy with the length of it because I like the length of it that it comes to when it's curly. So when it comes to the cut, I didn't have anything too drastic, just a bit off the length, quite a bit off the length actually, and some layers, and that was it. And then styling wise, I did have my hair curled at the hairdresser's yesterday, but whenever I go to the hairdresser's, the curls never last very long. I think it's because they do them quite loosely. I don't know what the reason is. That's every hairdresser, they drop out like after a couple of hours. Whereas if I curl my hair at home, it tends to last much longer. So I'll quickly show you what I used to style my hair like this. So this is my Babyliss curling wand. I have literally had this probably since I started making videos, and whenever you see me with curly hair, I have used this tool. I don't even know what it's called. Just look out for the red barreled one. It's probably changed by now, but it's just one of the curling ones that obviously goes thinner towards the end. So yeah, this is literally all I use. I just take sections of my hair. So for example, take this section and I curl it outwards on this side, and then when I'm curling this side, I curl it outwards again. I have done a whole tutorial on this, so if you search through my videos for curly hair tutorial, or it might have been a beach waves tutorial, I use this. It's a really old video, but it's basically the same sort of thing, and that's how I get this curly hair. I also brush it all through because obviously this is quite a small barrel, so it creates tight curls. So unless you want to look kind of like a China doll with the really tight ringlets and they're all defined, then just tip your head forward, run your fingers through it, brush it through, get a much softer, wavier look than a curly, tight ringlet sort of look, which obviously I prefer this. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk to you about. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm just glad that my hair's done. Now I can do some hair tutorials. So if there's any kind of hair looks that you want to see, then make sure to comment in the box below, or if you have any more hair care questions in general, please let me know and I'll try and answer them as best as I can. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're subscribed for more videos. Thanks for watching everyone. Speak to you later. Bye!